felt like that Blade's taken it before. I just didn't want to say it without knowing for sure.
He's like, I feel like Blade has beaten him, you know, more than once when he was like on the come up. You know, when Ozone was climbing that ladder, he wasn't really known yet. But you know, before he was before he was like really high in the spreadsheet. But I feel like ever since Ozone has, you know, been high on the spreadsheet and made his PR case, I think he's separated himself quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, nothing against Blade, but that's just the
the separation you feel when you see someone do so well, especially out of state. You see Ozone doing so well.
Yeah.
Blade's done pretty good, but nothing as notable as Ozone, especially with a character like Duck Hunt.
He's had chances. He's come very close to beating Shell.
Yeah.
Beating
JJ, of course, right?
Almost beating JJ. So he's on the cusp. Like Blade is just on the cusp of so much.
I thought you were talking about Ozone's wins. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
That's my fault.
Talking about Blade. Blade's been close, but you know, just not able to clutch it out.
I like how he left the disc on the ground. The clay pigeon you can actually leave on the ground for a little bit, and if someone walks over it, it's like the Brawl C4 from Snake where it just explodes.
Yeah.
You have to press down B again. Oh, there it is.
He certainly knows the matchup. I mean, he's well versed in it, as you see already. He's you know, he's off to a very good start. Really, just kind of oppressing Ozone.
Good, yeah.
He's oppressing him to death. Ooh, I like the read there.
I think Blade really shows if you know the matchup and you know what to do against what Ozone's. If you know what Ozone's looking for, you could. This is what you do.
Yes.
So anyone looking, just review these kind of matches. At least the first part of the match. We'll see how it goes as the story continues. Try to catch his landing. I know. Notice that Ozone, when he landed right there, he went towards his can that he set down earlier. So like if Blade were to try to approach, the can was able to cover him. Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like Ozone really just trying to set up on the corners of the stage, but Blade really not giving him any room to breathe right now as he continues to push. Almost getting another air dodge, but then oh my gosh. So Ozone tried to catch his landing with a down smash, or forward smash, I mean, but good response from Blade to say, hey, I still have a bouncing fish.
Yeah, Blade's done that twice now. So I kind of think Ozone should just up smash there instead if he wants to call it the bouncing fish, because we see Blade aiming for like the bird almost.
Yeah, at least challenge you, right?
Oh, right under it. I like that.
Oh,
that was sick.
I like how Blade is getting in on Ozone right now, though. He's always kind of right up in his grill, even when he has his projectiles out. Good trade, and that will do it, taking the stock. Blade up 1-0.
Substat says Ozone dies most to his can, by the way, which is pretty funny. At least on stream. Because when the matchup's more even, you can die to the can a lot more. Especially against someone who has a kill problem like Sheik, you can actually use it to your advantage.
Yeah, the can certainly doesn't help his case when he's getting hit into it. And now this is a bad spot for Ozone to be in because of just how well she can kind of rack up that percent on you, especially when she gets in and kind of oppresses you like Blade is doing. And there's going to be a sure punish right there. Ozone kind of getting a little frantic here as he tries to close off the stock.
I've never seen Ozone go for forward smashes like this consistently and have him just like not work. You know, like when they work, sometimes they'll go for it again, but like 3 of them haven't worked. He's got to adjust somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh wow, great soft nair to bouncing fish.
He knew exactly what he was looking for, you know, throughout the game. Really, it just looks like he was up a step ahead of Ozone at every turn. Ozone never got set up. Blade knew what he was looking for, and it ended up in a very dominant opening from Blade here. So, you know, if there's ever time for him to get a set win on Ozone, now that he's PR,
right?
Here's the time.
This is definitely the time you want to get it the most. Is where like you can be on the spreadsheet.
All right, so we're going to the final destination now. I like this pick from Ozone. Gives him a little bigger, wide range, flat land, no platforms. I like it. But, you know, it's not horrible for Blade either. So, you know, it's just kind of playing to his advantage here. But I think Blade will kind of be appreciative that Sheik really just doesn't have too many bad stages.
Well, I was about to say, pop quiz, name a bad Sheik stage. You know, like Great Cave Offensive? I don't know.
Man, something like that. You know, firewalls and such, whatever.
Right.
But here we see Blade already just playing the patient game, just getting his needles in. But now he just rushes in, and he's picking and choosing his times very well. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and, you know, last game, it was like Ozone had the French fries, but had no ketchup, right? He got the damage, but he was never able to seal it out. Yeah. Shampoo, but no conditioner. It's just, he didn't have the two. You got to have both. You not only do you have to win neutral, but you have to also, like, which I think Blade's out neutraling him last game. But you also have to, like, get the kills as well, seal it out.
Yeah, that's definitely Sheik's biggest strength right here, just kind of pushing Ozone into the corner, winning neutral time and time again. When you win neutral 9 times out of 10, you're going to put yourself in a good spot to win. Uh-oh.
So something interesting was that the can was on stage. Blade let it sit, so that way Ozone didn't have any way to like cover himself while landing. Sniped out his jump, forced him to go low. Unluckily, Blade actually grabbed the ledge on accident. But that's what gave him a good amount of percent. Now he's kind of catching up here. Now we got even percents.
You're giving Ozone a little bit of momentum back here. That's exactly what he needs to try to get that early stock advantage. And these two kind of will go back and forth. I expect to see, unless we see some good stuff like that, we'll see some pretty high percents.
Whoa! Bouncing.
Oh
wow, that was the bouncing. It was like he did a front flip. Like,
yeah.
It didn't even look like he went anywhere. I didn't know
you can definitely, I guess you can change the distance like that quite a bit.
You can change it a lot, but I didn't know you could just go nowhere.
Right. It looked like he just went into him and then did it, and he was done. Yeah. Wow. So, forget about what I said. I was expecting some high percents, but Blade really just finding the traps.
And that really highlights what Nam was saying to me earlier. Sorry. I wanted to get Nam's attention. It highlights what Nam was mentioning to me earlier, where like if you want to have a good Sheik, you have to have a good offstage game. And Blade's really showing that, especially against Duck Hunt, where you don't really have many options offstage. Right,
and we really haven't seen Ozone been able to deploy that can to try to cover him, so he has nothing to cover him. And right now he's taking a lot of extra percent, already at 60%, and Sheik's at 127. So we're going to see this confirms work a little bit earlier. We're now getting into kill percent.
That was really, he reacted to that.
No.
Oh, but the can actually saving him this time instead of actually being the bane of his existence. And you know what? Ozone has not taken a stock yet.
No, he has not.
And he might not the whole time. We'll see what has to happen here.
So much pressure from Blade right now in this can.
Oh, he's got that fourth throw. No, he hits himself. Yeah. Oh, okay, the back air coming out.
Cleaning up, but I mean, talking about clean, Ozone has really not looked clean throughout this set here. He's been messing up some key opportunities here with his can and with his conversions, throwing out a lot of raw attacks. And Blade has put himself in this position now where he is ready to take this game.
He's ready to take the game, but not yet. Ozone putting up a good fight, really using I almost want to say the Duck Hunt flowchart, just calling out his jumps, and now he's at 63.
Yeah, taking a lot of percent really fast. Yeah, taking a lot of percent really quick, and we've seen a lot of good reads on the ledge from Ozone. That's where Ozone wants to make his bank, where he wants to make his percent is on the ledge. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he's really coming back, man.
He's reading all of Blade's movement just in and out, and now he's just kind of putting up a wall. Now he's starting to get set up the way he wants, and now he's feeling a little bit of momentum. And he got the air dodge, but not enough jump.
Trying to reach his landing with that up smash. Yeah, he saw the jump, but Ozone is just a bit too high to really get a follow-up. Trying to hit the can back at him, not going to do anything. Cowboy comes out. A lot of lag on it, but then just running away. Blade is. Ozone trying to catch it with a dash attack, not able to get it. Ooh, man.
All right, are we going to see a setup from Blade here, or is Ozone going to get the last lap? And
Please got that correctly. That's not correctly. That's wrong.
It's hard to get out of that jab. Oh, calling fair. All right, now this is anyone's game. There's
bouncing fish. There it is. Needle's bouncing fish, catching him out. Great PR win for Blade. He has made it before, but not in these kind of circumstances, and especially not in a fashion like that. Just 2-0. Both games dominant except for the latter half of that last game.
Yeah, I guess, I should eat my own